Hi, my name is Keith. I'm an immigration lawyer in Chicago. Today I want to explain what is an immediate relative and how are immediate relatives different from other family members in U.S. immigration law. I will start with an explanation of who qualifies as an immediate relative, then I'll go over some of the benefits that immediate relatives have, and lastly, I'll go over a big downside that immediate relatives face. First, who qualifies as an immediate relative? Immediate relatives include spouses, children, and parents of U.S. citizens. All spouses of U.S. citizens are immediate relatives. Children of U.S. citizens are immediate relatives only if they are unmarried and under 21 years of age. Parents of U.S. citizens are immediate relatives only if their child is 21 years or older. Second, what are some of the benefits of being an immediate relative? The biggest benefit is that immediate relatives do not have any waiting lists or waiting lines for an immigrant visa or a green card. What this means is that for many people who want to immigrate to the U.S., even with a family member sponsor or a job sponsor, there's a long waiting list. That's because U.S. immigration officials can approve only a certain number of applications per year. The result is a set of waiting lists. Some lists are only a few years long, others are over 2 decades long. But immigration officials can approve an unlimited number of applications from immediate relatives, so there's no waiting list. Of course, there's still waiting time. You have to wait for government bureaucracy, of course, but the overall process is much faster for immediate relatives. The other big benefit comes in adjusting status. To adjust status means to get a green card while you're inside the United States. To adjust status, you must show you entered legally, you've always been in valid immigration status, like a work or student visa, and that you have not worked without permission inside the United States. And of course, you must still have that sponsoring family member or job offer, and you must show that you don't have serious negatives in your background like a history of crimes or prior deportation orders. But here's the big benefit. Immediate relatives can adjust status even if they're out of status and even if they have worked without permission in the United States. This is a huge benefit. But, as with all benefits, there's a negative. The negative in this case about immediate relatives is that there are no dependents. That means each person, even a child, must qualify independently. In practice, that means U.S. citizens have to send an application to sponsor each person they want to help move to the U.S. If a U.S. citizen, for example, were to marry someone from another country who has a 5-year-old, the citizen would have to file one form for his or her spouse and one form for that child, paying 2 fees, doing 2 processes, though at the same time. In other sponsorship scenarios, say family members who are not immediate relatives, or job sponsorships, you would only need one form in that process. So that sponsored immigrant could then bring their dependents with them. That's just not true for immediate relatives. One person, one form, one process for immediate relatives. In sum, immediate relatives are all spouses of U.S. citizens, the unmarried minor children of U.S. citizens, and the parents of U.S. citizens where the child is 21 or over. Immediate relatives have no waiting lists and an easier time adjusting status, but immediate relatives cannot have any dependents. I hope this information has been helpful for you. If you have any questions about immigration law or your own immigration case, please reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to help. Take care.